Hi everyone, my name is Jim Tran. I am a biochem major.
Hi, my name is Luis Ayon. I'm a biology major.
Hi, my name is Roxana Estrada, and I'm a biology major.
Hi, my name is Harleen Dillon, and I'm also a biology major.
So our group focusing on how snake can move without leg. This project is presented by Dr. Anna Head in Bio 143, focusing on how animal move their body. So why we choose snake? Well, for general, I think snake are cool. I like how they move without their leg. Their locomotion is pretty much based on their muscle against the scale for the ground, and that's how they move. So in general, there are four major type of locomotion. Those include rectilinear, lateral undulation, the sine winding, and the concertina. So first, let's get started on the lateral undulation. As you can see from the video right here, they are the most common movement for snake. Each point along the snake body is followed by the head and the neck. Next, we are followed by the sine winding. As you can see, the snake is travel diagonally on the tracks. And next one is the concertina. The main idea is they pull and they bend the front part of their body, and then the rest of their body is moved straight forward to move. As you see from the video, the front part pretty much rest, and then the back move to pull and bend. And finally is a rectilinear. As you can see, this is the slowest snake movement. They scale under their belly lift up against the ground and they pull forward. So as a result, this is the slowest snake movement. So we ask ourselves uh, how different mode of their locomotion gonna affecting the snake size and how they move. So we form like a hypothesis that certain mode of their locomotion gonna help the snake move faster than the other snake locomotion, and also the size also a big factor. Bigger snake more likely gonna move more slower compared to the smaller snake. And for our expected outcome, we expect smaller snake gonna move better and have better movement than larger snake, but at the same time they're gonna move more faster than larger snake also.
So for this experiment, we set it up into two different parts. The first part, we created a Family Feud Jeopardy type of game where there was questions and answers um, to ask the students. And then we had the students form teams of 3 to 4 members per group, and the student age group was roughly 7 to 15-year-olds, and there was approximately 4 groups formed. So for the first part, can you go to the next slide, please?
Oh, sure.
So for the first part, we had a Family Feud type of game where there was a category A, B, and C, and then each monetary amount below the 200, 300, and 400 were they were questions pertaining to them, and there was approximately like 9 different questions we asked, such as like what are the 4 major types of locomotion, what's the most common type of movement, which movement travels diagonally, and a few more. And these were all just to kind of get their like minds thinking and kind of like focusing on actually snake movement. And then for the second part, we used can you go to the next slide, please? And then for the second part, where we had them split up into 4 different groups, each group was given one type of motion. There's rectilinear, lateral undulation, side winding, and concertina. And first we gave them the small like toy snakes, and we gave them a few minutes where as a group they could recall the movement, the motion it moved, and then they could practice it with the wooden snake that we gave them. And then from there, they would pick one student to represent their group. So there was overall 4 students who then participated in a race that we had over kind of like a grassy patch area. And the goal was that each student was to imitate the movement they were given and compete against each other to see which movement helped them cross the finish line the fastest.
So for the results, and for the Jeopardy, group 1 got 400, group 2 got 1300, group 3 got 400, and group 4 got 600. For mimicking the snake movements, first place was group 2, and they had the concertina movement. Second place was group 4. They had the lateral undulation. Third place was group 3. They mimicked the rectilinear. Fourth place was group 1, which was the side winding. For the conclusions, the data shows that the concertina movement is the fastest, and larger snakes will move faster than smaller snakes, but in terms of body length traveled per second, the larger snakes will be slower. For our future, we are going to do more research to determine whether or not the experiment can be improved and find more data to support our hypothesis.
So of course, given the age group, we kept it simple, but more research could be done to prove our hypothesis, and more experiments according to the age group would get more complex and would provide more accurate results as to which movements were faster. We would like to thank our professor, Dr. Anna Hitt, for helping us construct the research project ideas. And we appreciate all the effort from our peers. Our peer reviews really helped us improve our presentation. And these are some of our sources for our experiments. And that is the conclusion to our presentation. Thank you for your time.